You are the one who carries everyone. Tonight, let me carry you. I know how strange those words feel because no one ever says them to you. You are the one who shows up. You are the one who answers the phone at any hour. So stay here with me for a little while and let someone hold you for a change. I know you are tired in a way that words can barely reach. You do not have to explain it. You do not have to make it sound smaller than it is. You only have to stop just for these few minutes and let yourself be still. So breathe in slowly and let your shoulders come down from where they have been living for so long. Before we go any further, let me be honest with you because you deserve honesty. What you are about to hear is an encouragement drawn from the Bible, a reflection offered to you in faith. It is not a private revelation. It is not a prediction, and it is not a promise of any particular outcome in your life. It is simply the timeless comfort of Scripture, read gently over a heart that gives and rarely gets to rest. And there is one promise I want to lay underneath everything I say to you tonight. It comes from the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 29. Listen to it slowly, as if it were written for you alone. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Read those words again, down in the quiet place where you are most worn out. Power for the faint, strength for the one who has run out of strength. Not for the rested, not for the ones who have plenty left to give. For the faint, for the depleted, for the one who is running on nothing and still showing up. In the Scriptures, this is the voice of the one who made you, speaking over the ones he loves. And tonight, that ancient comfort is being spoken over you, the strong one, the steady one, the one who never gets to fall apart. So let these words reach you the way the Bible offers them, as if the Father himself were sitting beside you and saying, "My child, I see how much you carry. I see the weight you have shouldered that no one around you even notices anymore. I see how you have become the strong one so quietly that people forgot you could ever be tired. I see how everyone leans on you, and how rarely you have anyone to lean on. And I have not looked away from a single ounce of it. You are the one who holds the whole family together. When something breaks, they call you. When someone is hurting, they come to you. You are the rock everybody stands on, and almost no one ever asks what holds you up. You learned a long time ago that there was no room for you to fall apart, so you simply stopped letting yourself. You swallowed your own tears so you could dry someone else's. You answered everyone's needs so quickly that you forgot you were allowed to have any of your own. But I know your needs. I have always known them, even the ones you have never spoken out loud to a single living soul. Maybe you care for a parent whose memory is slipping away. Maybe you sit beside a child whose illness has no easy answer, and you wear a brave face all day so they will not be afraid. Maybe you are the one who keeps the household running, the bills paid, the meals made, the calendar held together by your own two hands. Maybe you are holding up someone who cannot hold themselves up right now, and you have been doing it for longer than anyone should have to. Whoever you are caring for tonight, hear me. I see the love it takes. I see the cost it carries. None of it is hidden from me. None of it is too small to matter. You have wondered, haven't you, who is taking care of the caretaker? You give your strength away all day, and at night you wonder where you are supposed to refill it from. You pour, and some nights you feel scraped all the way down to the bottom of the cup. So hear me clearly. The Scriptures do not say the strong fill themselves. They say, I give power to the faint. The very emptiness you are ashamed of is exactly the place I have promised to meet. You do not have to manufacture more strength out of nothing. You only have to come with empty hands and let strength be given to you. I know there is a voice that has been speaking to you for a long time. It speaks in your own tired tone, so you assumed it was simply the truth. It tells you that if you slow down, everything will collapse. It tells you that your worth is measured only by what you do for everyone else. It whispers that the moment you stop being useful, you stop being loved. My child, hear me. That voice is not telling you the truth. It does not speak for heaven, and it does not speak for the one who made you. You were not loved because you were useful. You were loved before you ever lifted a finger for anyone. So tonight, when that old voice begins its familiar speech, answer it with what is true. When it says you must never stop, the truth says, I give power to the faint. When it says you have nothing left, the truth says, to them that have no might, I increase strength. When it says you have to hold it all alone, the truth says, I am the one who holds you. You do not have to win the argument with that voice. You only have to stop letting it speak for me. So if you are listening tonight as the one everyone depends on, this is for you. If you are tired in a way that a single night of sleep could never fix, this is for you. If you have been the strong one for so long that you have forgotten what it feels like to be held, this is for you. If you have given everyone else permission to rest and never once given it to yourself, this especially is for you. You do not have to be strong here. You do not have to hold anything together in this moment. You do not have to be the rock right now. Right here, you are allowed to simply be the one who is loved. In the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 11, the words of Jesus hold out an invitation, and it is wide open. He calls all who labor and are heavy laden to come to him, and he promises to give them rest. Notice who is called. Not the ones with energy to spare, not the rested, not the carefree, not the ones whose arms are empty, the ones who labor, the ones who are heavy laden, the ones carrying far more than they can bear. That invitation has your name written into it, exactly as you are, with everything you are carrying right now. You do not have to set the burden down perfectly. You do not have to earn the right to rest. The scriptures never say, come once you have taken care of everyone else first. They simply say, come, and rest will be given to you. And there is a picture in the scriptures I want you to sit inside for a moment. It comes from the prophet Isaiah, just a few verses on from the promise we began with in chapter 40. It paints a portrait of the kind of God who tends his people. It describes him feeding his flock like a shepherd, gathering the lambs up in his arms, carrying them close against his chest, and gently leading the ones who are weighed down. Sit with that image, you who are always the one doing the carrying. This is a God who gathers the weak ones into his own arms and carries them close. A God who leads gently the ones who are worn down by the weight of caring for others. You have spent your life carrying. Tonight, the scriptures show you a God who carries. You are not only the shepherd in your story. You are also a lamb that he longs to gather up and hold. And I want to say something about all the giving you thought went unnoticed. The small acts no one ever thanked you for. The nights you sat up while everyone else slept. The patience you offered when you had none left. The kindness you gave while your own heart was breaking quietly. You thought it disappeared into the air. You thought no one saw, and so it must not have counted. But the scriptures say not a single cup of water given in love is ever overlooked. Every quiet sacrifice was seen. Every hidden act of care was known. None of it was wasted, and none of it was ever too small to be remembered. You measured your worth by whether anyone noticed, but heaven was keeping a different account all along. And in that account, nothing you poured out has been lost. Now, I know you may not feel any of this tonight. Feeling comes slowly to a heart that has been running on empty for a long time. And that is all right. The truth does not wait on your feelings before it becomes true. The promise holds you up whether you can feel it holding you or not. And these words were written down long before you were born, so that they could find you on the very night your own strength gave out. So let me say it again, gently, the way you may have needed someone to say it for years. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to be filled. You are allowed to be carried. The world has taught you that your value lives in how much you do, how much you hold, how much you give before you finally collapse. But that is not how heaven measures you. Your worth was never tied to your usefulness. It was tied to the love of the one who made you. And that love does not rise when you are strong, and it does not fall when you are empty. When you are pouring out, you are loved. When you are poured dry, you are loved. When you have something left to give, you are loved. And on the night you have nothing left at all, you are loved still. I want you to look back just for a moment on the seasons you were sure would break you. The stretches of caring that seemed to have no end. The nights you did not know how you would get up the next morning. And yet, here you are, still standing, still caring, still here. Do you ever wonder how you kept going when you had nothing left to give? How strength showed up out of nowhere on the mornings you were certain you had none? How you found one more day of patience, one more hour of steadiness when the well had clearly run dry. The scriptures would say that was not your own power. That was strength given to the one who had run out. You did not make it this far because you were endless. You made it because, in your emptiness, you were filled, even on the days you never noticed where the strength was coming from. And here is something the exhaustion has been hiding from you. You are not the same person who first picked up this weight. You think you have only been wearing down, but you have also been deepening in the very places that hurt the most. The tenderness you carry now, you did not have before you learned to care for someone who could not care for themselves. The compassion in your eyes when you meet another tired soul, you bought that with your own long nights. The quiet strength that lifts you out of bed on the hardest mornings, that was forged in you, not handed to you. Scripture says that what is tested can be refined, and that endurance does a deep and lasting work in the soul. The weight was never sent to crush you. You have been shaped by the very caring that wore you down, and shaped into something stronger and gentler than before. You are becoming, through all of it, more tender, more real, and more like the love you have been pouring out. One day, you will sit beside someone who is exactly as tired as you are tonight, and the very thing that nearly emptied you will be what fills them with the strength to keep going. Nothing you have given is going to be wasted. And let me speak gently to the guilt that has been quietly following you. You feel guilty when you rest. You feel guilty when you have nothing left to give. You feel guilty for being tired, as though exhaustion itself were a failure on your part. But hear me. Needing rest is not a flaw in you. It is the honest truth of being human. Even the strongest among us were never built to pour out forever without being refilled. The scriptures show that even the great ones grew weary, lay down beneath a tree, and were tended by heaven until their strength returned. Your need for rest is not weakness. It is the design of the one who made you. So lay the guilt down. You were never meant to be a well that never runs dry. You were meant to be filled so that you could keep on giving from a place of fullness, not from the scraping bottom of an empty cup. So tonight, I am asking you to set down a few things you were never meant to carry. Lay down the belief that resting makes you selfish. Lay down the fear that everything will fall apart the moment you stop holding it. Lay down the guilt that tells you that you are only worth what you produce. You were not made to carry those things forever, and you do not have to carry them alone. And about all the times you fell short of being everything for everyone, the moments you snapped because you were exhausted, the help you could not give, the days you simply had nothing left. Hear this carefully, my child. You are not your most tired day. You are not the times you could not be everything. The scriptures promise that His mercies are new every morning. New every single morning. Which means there is fresh mercy already waiting for you tomorrow before you have done one more thing for anyone. Grace was never a reward for the ones who held it all together. It has always been a gift for the ones who could not. And that includes you. Even on the nights you feel you failed the people leaning on you. So lay that down too. Not because you did everything right, but because mercy does not keep the record you keep against yourself. If these words have stirred something in you, you do not need to do anything dramatic. You do not owe anyone proof of this moment. You do not have to perform your faith for a single soul. But if you would like, take this quiet pause and turn it into a small and honest prayer. It can be as simple as this. Lord, I am so tired. Carry me the way I have tried to carry everyone else. There are no perfect words required. The scriptures show God meeting people in sighs and tears and prayers too worn out to finish. Your honesty is more than enough. And if someone comes to your mind right now, another caregiver, another quiet rock who thinks no one sees them, you are welcome to share this message with them. Not as a chain, not as a demand, just as a kindness, the way you would carry a chair to someone who has been standing far too long. Now here is one gentle but important reminder, and I will not rush past it. Faith is a deep comfort, but it is not a replacement for care. If the weight of caregiving is wearing down your health or your mind or your heart, please also reach out to a doctor, a counselor, or someone you trust. Even the strongest caregivers need someone to care for them, and asking for that help is not a failure. Reaching out for support is not weakness. It is wisdom, and it is brave. And before we come to the end, let me ask one simple thing of you. Hold on a little longer. I am not telling you the load suddenly lifts. I am not handing you a date or a guarantee or a tidy ending wrapped with a bow. I am telling you what faith has always whispered to the weary, that strength is given to the faint, and you are not carrying this with only your own two hands. You have made it through every impossible day so far. Think about that for a moment. That was not luck. That was strength given to you on the days you did not even notice you were being held up. And the same hand that has steadied you this far is not about to let go of you now. So when the morning feels far away, hold on. When the strength is slow in coming, hold on. When you cannot see how you will manage tomorrow, just take the one step in front of you and hold on. So as this message comes toward its close, I want to leave one thing in your hands to carry into tomorrow. You are allowed to be carried. The scriptures in Isaiah chapter 40 speak of a God who never grows faint, who never grows weary, and who shares that strength with the ones who wait on him. Whatever this season of caring has cost you, the final word over your life is not exhaustion. The strength that heaven holds out to you is endless, and it is offered freely to the one who has run out. I will not promise you a date. I will not promise you an outcome. I will not pretend to know the things that only God knows. You have been handed enough empty promises by people who needed something from you, and I will not add to that pile. But I can leave you with what the scriptures say with full confidence. He gives power to the faint, and to the one who has no might, he increases strength. So lift your head tonight. Not because the caring is suddenly over, but because you were never meant to carry it on your own. Take one more slow breath now, you who carry so much for so many. And let this be the truth you fall asleep on. You are seen, you are held, and you are loved. If messages of quiet hope like this one bring you peace, you are always welcome to stay near this little corner of the internet, where we simply sit with the scriptures together. And wherever tomorrow takes you, whatever you are carrying for whoever is leaning on you, may you walk through it knowing that the one who made you is holding you too. Peace be with you, my friend. Rest now, and let yourself be carried.